Thanks for being here. You guys are drinking. That's wonderful. Good to see. I am not. I'm sober. It's a good thing about me. I've been sober for a year and 7 months and 11 days. I think that's how long it's been. You don't have to clap. I know some of you are like, should I? No. Fuck it. Don't. Okay? I think that's how long it's been. I can't keep track because acid alters time, so I can't how long I've been trying to grasp reality. But I'm glad I quit, though. I had a couple wake-up calls. I was talking to a friend of mine one night, and he said, hey, did you hear that so-and-so got a DUI? And I actually said, for what? So that's a sign you have an addiction. When you tell people that you're sober, people like to yell things at you, like especially on stage. People will say things like, boo, people boo you. That's always happens. Quitter, that's my favorite one that people say, right? Yeah, I quit because I'm a quitter, not because I had a fucking problem, you know? Everyone has a low point. You know, my low point, I woke up with my keys in my asshole, and then I drank for another year, so I'd say that it was high time to quit. I'm going to address this right now. I like the right side of the room way more than the fucking left side of the room. Are you guys okay? Unpucker the buttholes, quit smoking weed, let's have fun tonight. Yeah. It's good to be here. It's very exciting. I'm feeling good. I'm glad that you guys are here because there's so many other options you could have done, right? The movie theater, that's always a thing people like to do. The movies. I personally love the movies, but I have a dilemma every time I go. I can never figure out if I'm a bad person or not if I sit in the wheelchair, handicap, theater seat. I can't figure it out. I mean, I don't think that I'm a bad guy because to me, in my eyes, they brought their own chairs, so I feel like we'd be able to thumb wrestle over the comfy seat. You guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just a joke. You guys are treating me like I wait for the lights to go down and say, get the fuck out of my seat! Thank you. It's just a joke. People take that incredibly seriously, though. There's a guy one night, he was for the joke. He was pro how offensive it was. He was in the back, he yelled out from the back, well, you get more leg room like they need it. Wow. Yeah. And then I saw him in the back nudge his date, like, wasn't that funny? And I prayed he was sterile. Because he need not procreate. It's probably a flat earther. It's a judgment call, but I'm assuming, you know. You guys know what flat earthers are, right? You guys know? You all see the documentary, Behind the Dome, or whatever it's called? Yeah, I had a day one day where I was like, I don't have anything to do, I'm gonna smoke weed, and then I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch that documentary on flat earthers. And then my first high thought was, oh no, what if they convince me? That was my biggest fear. And then I turned it on, the first guy that's talking, his name is Mark Sargent. He starts talking, he's like, hey, well, you actually live in a dome society, and it's more like the Truman Show. You ever seen the Truman Show? I'm like, this guy's a fucking moron. Let's turn it up. Good. Not gonna get convinced. I do love the movie theater a whole lot. I like that more than I like Netflix. And I think the reason is because the movie theater is the first place that I saw tits. The movie theater is the first place. Subconsciously, it's in that's the first place that I saw them. And the movie was Titanic. That was the movie. A couple others of you as well. That's good. It's relatable. So I went and saw Titanic. I went with my older cousin and my grandmother. And to her defense, she didn't know it was going to be a PG-13 boob movie. She just thought it would be a PG-13 movie she could take a couple kids to, then halfway through it turns into Titanic. She had no idea. So halfway through we start to fall asleep because it's a long movie, so we say, Grandma, it's the 9th week of this movie running, and no one's here. We're in the back wall, can we stand up in our seats and lean against it so we don't fall asleep and miss the sinking? And she goes, yeah, that's fine. So we stand up along the wall, and the moment we stand up, the tits come on screen, but she forgets we're standing, so she's trying to cover her eyes. But she's just hitting our underage confused bones. A beautiful moment. First pair of tits, Kate Winslet. First hand job, Grandma Marilyn. It's great. Hopefully no one's offended by grab a hand job joke, but I don't know, I feel like I'm used to offending people, right? I'll piss someone off with my mouth, I'll piss someone off with my fingers, not with women. That was a weird way to say that. Hold on. Like on Twitter, I'll tweet something, on Twitter, not the twatter. I'll tweet something. I tweeted this the other day, I was very excited about this tweet. I said, albinos have the most white privilege. Yeah, some of you are offended for the wrong reasons. Fucking hold on, okay? I tweeted that, I offended the Albino Association. Guys, I didn't know they existed, I'll be honest with you. They got the hashtag AA, they own it, I don't know how they got it. Apparently they duped it out with Alcoholics Anonymous and Amish Anonymous. I don't know how they got a phone, but apparently they did. Speaking of the Amish, did you guys know that the Amish can vote? Isn't that the weirdest thing to you? Like, they separate themselves completely from society, and they can still vote. They're citizens, technically, they're allowed to. I don't think they should be able to. They don't, but they still could. I don't think they should, because all they do is churn apple butter and fucking fuck each other. That's all that the Amish does. You should Google it, a lot of incest. It's another thing. It's so funny how I'll have you and then I'll lose you. And you guys are like, what if they're here? Are they gonna be here? What are they? It's not kingpin shooting out there. They're not gonna fucking bowl here. The Amish suck. Alright. Yeah. Albinos have the most white privilege. I don't know how that guy found the tweet. Apparently the boss guy, head honcho, looks for the hashtag albino every day. Finds my dumb tweet, replies to it. That is not a joke. I fired off another tweet. I said, well, some of you guys should lighten up. I do want to commend you guys on how you're laughing. What you're doing now, you guys are on board. But what you're doing as a crowd is you're sustaining laughter. You're letting it out. You're going, ha 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 ha. You're building momentum, right? You're crescendoing. It's great. Some people do not do that. Have you been part of a group of people that laugh like this? And then they're done immediately? Like that momentum, that was a little late, but other than that momentum right there was great. You guys built it. You're like, ha 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 ha. It built. Some people, ha ha, next. What the fuck is wrong with you? Can you not let go of what's happening outside these four walls for a second? You're just like, ha ha, oh, my mortgage. I forgot. For 1 second, I forgot that I owned a house. I forgot. Just think laughing feels good, right? I think it does. You guys are letting it out, you're feeling good. How's that person have sex? The person that holds in the laugh, how do they have sex? That's the next logical question. Do they get to the end, the cusp, the climax? They're like, ha, ha, you know what? I got taxes from 2014 to today. Guys, that's my time tonight. Thank you so much for coming out. Enjoy the rest of the show. My name is Garrett. Have a great night.
I just got back from camping yesterday because I have white friends, you guys. You guys really like that shit. I don't like camping. I'll admit it, I don't like it, man. I've been camping. This is my third time camping. Third time. First 2 times were fucking awful. I hated it. First time I went camping, I didn't put the rain guard on top of the tent. And the monsoon flooded the tent. I sleep in the car for 3 days. You know, people like this shit. Friends like, hey, we're going back in 2 weeks. You want to come? I'm like, fuck that, man. I don't want to do that. But I went anyway because a girl asked me, and I was trying to sleep with that girl. So I went camping the second time. Didn't put any bug spray on it. Covered in bug bites the whole time. It was terrible. Like, I'm not going again. My friends say, hey, man, we're going camping for my friend's birthday. You want to come? I'm like, fine. But this time, I'm coming prepared. I got there early, set up the tent correctly, with the rain shield on and everything. Put on 2 different types of bug spray. And I did shrooms. That's what I did. Yeah, I figured out how to do it. And I found out that is the way to camp, you guys. Oh man, that was fun. Shrooms are the best, you guys. If Dare had told me exactly what shrooms are, I'd have been a drug addict at 14, man. I'm into that shit. It was fun, man. I love it. Anybody here ever done shrooms? Ever done shrooms before? Tie-dye shirt? You've done shrooms before, I'm sure. If you haven't done it, I highly suggest trying it. It's amazing, it's very eye-opening, it's enlightening, and a very good time. I will say definitively, though, after doing shrooms, I have determined that Jeff Goldblum is always on shrooms. That's what I figured out. Holy shit. For like the whole 8 hours I was tripping, 8 hours, I was just Jeff Goldblum. Every time I'm standing in the middle of Lake Michigan, just like loving life, and every time I start to talk to somebody, I'd just be like, good water, huh? It's good water. It was great, man. It was great. We had a bunch of dogs with us while we were camping. We had like 5 dogs with us. It's true, 5 dogs camping. It was a lot to deal with. There's one dog named Bruce. He's a pit bull lab mix. He's a very unpredictable dog. Sometimes it's very nice, sometimes he's a piece of shit. We don't know what's gonna come out. Just all depends on the kind of mood he's in, you know? So we're all standing inside of this lake. We're in Lake Michigan. The 4 of us just tripping balls, having a great time. It's a beautiful day out there. And the whole time I'm tripping, I'm very aware that I'm tripping. This makes sense. Like if you've ever been drunk before, you're usually not aware that you're drunk. You're just being drunk, right? You don't think about your actions. You're just like, oh, fuck that. It's fucking crazy. That's what you do. When I was on shrooms, I was aware that I was on shrooms. So I was tripping, but at the same time, I was calling myself out for the fact that I was tripping. Because there's the 4 of us in this lake, wading in the water, feeling beautiful. And then 30 feet down the beach, there's a family of 15 people. Just enjoying their camping trip. So the whole time I'm in this water, I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. I've never felt water like this before. I can feel it roll down each individual hair on my arms. I feel like I'm one with nature right now. And those people probably think we're on drugs right now. Yes, we are! It's very fun, man. We got the dogs with us. My friend Scott has a tight hold on Bruce's leash. But then in the midst of this trip session, Scott somehow lets go of Bruce's leash. And then Bruce takes off down the beach towards those children. So all 4 of us stood there and were just like, huh? There goes Bruce. Somebody should like get him or something. Scott, I call for you to do it. So Scott goes running down the beach towards these kids, towards Bruce. He's running on the beach like Baywatch style. I say that because at this moment, everything I'm seeing is in slow motion. He's booking it down the beach. And luckily, nothing happens. Kids didn't get hurt. He was very friendly with them. They petted him. It was very nice. And then he comes back, and we're very relieved by it. I'm just like, oof, man, crisis averted. That could have been so much worse. Scott almost had to talk to those kids while he was high on shrooms. Good Lord. That could have been terrible. I have a daughter, she's 8 years old. She's fantastic, you guys. I love her to death. I hate all of your kids, by the way. I just want to... I don't like children at all. I love my daughter, she's the fucking best. Everyone else's kids can kiss my ass. I like it. It's weird, man. It's weird because having kids kind of ages you quickly, you know what I mean? You feel young, and virile, and vibrant, and then you have kids and you just get aged like crazy. I find myself having old man tendencies all the time now. I'm 33 years old. Sometimes I just act older, you know what I mean? I act like 10, 20 years older sometimes, out of nowhere. Be sitting around doing nothing, minding my own business, all of a sudden I just snap, become an old man. Like I'm sitting on my porch the other day, I'm scrolling through Reddit, right? That's what I'm doing, I'm scrolling through Reddit, and there's 2 kids playing in the street. These kids are being little badasses. And I don't get bothered by a lot of things, but one thing that does bother me is when little kids swear. I hate that shit, man. Can't stand it. Fucking can't stand it, man. So these kids are sitting in the street and they're yelling at each other, swearing their ass off at each other, just like, motherfucker, kiss my ass, you motherfucking son of a bitch, get my balls, motherfucker. And I'm like, ignore these kids. This is not my kids, but ignore these kids. Just gonna ignore these kids. They keep doing it. Motherfucker, lick my balls, get that shit, and then finally I just fucking snapped on him. I'm just like, hey, cut out that foolishness. Oh, shit. Good Lord, I gotta go inside and get a sweet tea now. Good Lord. Oh, God damn. Hey, young blood, come here. I need you to go inside and fix that plate real quick. All right. I like my daughter though, she's cool, man. She's cool. She's kind of dumb sometimes. She says dumb shit. She's a kid. Kids say dumb shit, man. We're driving around in the car one day. It's like the middle of winter up in northern Michigan. We're driving around late at night, and a deer runs in front of my car. Right? A deer runs in front of the car. And what happens after a deer runs in front of your car, right? Another deer comes in front of your car. So another deer came, and I hit the deer. Smashed right into it. Bam! Flew over the top of the car, kicked out the back windshield, landed in the row behind us. I slammed on the brakes. My daughter, she's in the back seat. She shook. She just says, "Daddy, did you just hit that deer?" And I said, "Daughter, that's a dumb fucking question." What? Hit the shit out of a deer? You're covered in glass. We're in the same car. What? She didn't like that. Talk to her like that. She got all mad and shit. Sitting in the back seat. She said, "Dad, that was really, really sad." I said, "Yeah, you're right. That was pretty sad. I don't like hitting deer or anything." She's like, No, I mean it's sad because like you're a murderer now." I'm like, "What?" "I'm not a murderer now." She's like, "Yeah, Dad, you're a murderer. You murdered that deer." I'm like, "I did not murder that deer." She said, "Dad, you murdered that deer." I said, "I did not murder that deer." She said, "Dad, you're a murderer." I said, No, it's vehicular manslaughter, okay? So, accuse me of a crime, accuse me correctly, please. She didn't let me say that to her either. She's in the backseat all quiet and shit for like 2 minutes of driving by. Finally, she breaks the silence and she just says to me, "Daddy, I hope you never die." And I'm like, that is so sweet. That's an amazing thing to say. I want to stay in this daddy-daughter moment forever, so I want to stretch it on. And I ask her, I'm like, "Well, honey, why do you hope Daddy never dies?" And she says, "Oh, I don't want you to go to heaven and murder that deer again." I'm like, "You bitch!" Hey, I'm Mike Logan. You know it's fantastic. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous. This is my first contest I've ever done, so just kind of bear with me because I kind of know what you're thinking. Oh look, there's Grandma. If we wanted to talk to her, we'd go home and call on her landline, wouldn't we? Send her an email on her AOL account. I know. But you know what? Fuck you. I want you to know I'm just as funny as all these young comics you're seeing up here tonight. In fact, I look out and I see all you sweet young things out there and I'm thinking, really, I'm no different than you. In fact, just like you, I still have a little visitor every month too. Except I actually look forward to mine. It's called a Social Security check. I'm still even on the pill, but I take mine to prevent unwanted heart attacks. Now look, I admit I'm old. I'm also a widow, and I have found the world has a very difficult time dealing with widows. I went out to buy a new car recently, and the car salesman said to me, "Oh, can I interest you in this little 4-door sedan?" I said, "Well, I'd like to look at that little red convertible over there." And he said, "Oh, will the mister be joining us?" I said, "Only if you brought a shovel." What difference does it make? Seriously. But I admit I miss having a man in my life, so I asked some of my young friends, where do you go nowadays to find a man? And they said, oh, whatever you do, don't go to bars. All they are meat markets, just meat markets. I said, honey, right now my life consists of vegan potlucks. And half the people there are lactose intolerant. I'll try the bar, thanks. But seriously, where does a woman my age go to find a man? I tried nursing homes, but I found the families got a little prickly when they found a strange woman sitting next to the old guy's bedside fondling his wallet. His hand. Then I thought, wait a minute, I know where there's a place where thousands of men would find me hot, but prisons have such strict rules. So what was left? Yes, that vast black hole in the cyber universe where the last shred of your self-esteem goes to commit suicide, online dating. So I go online and it says to post a picture and a profile. So I started sorting through all of my naked selfies. You laugh. I don't have nearly as many as I used to. Apparently Siri turned me into the FBI for storing senior porn in the cloud. Who knew? So I finally found a picture of me with some clothes on. Then it said to post a profile, and to be honest in the profile. So I wrote, strong, independent woman, seeks intelligent man for stimulating conversations, afternoons at the DIA, Evenings at the theater, gourmet dinners. I had no hits whatsoever. So I thought, well, I'll change that up a little bit. So I wrote, quiet, demure gal, seeks big, strong, take charge, man of the house type guy. I love to cook, I love to clean, I love to swallow, and I love to do laundry. Suddenly I had 100 hits. So we knew all those guys wanted their laundry done. But if you go online and you see what some of these guys, put in their profiles. So one guy writes, lonely Jen, just buried my third wife. I thought, well, gee, that makes me want to run right out there and become wife number 4. And the pictures they post, you've got 75-year-old men posting pictures of themselves without their shirts on. And I'm thinking, Walter, you're confused. When women talk about abs, they want to see a six-pack, not a keg. Put your shirt back on, Walter. But it's been 55 years since I was dating. This is all new. But I'm kind of adjusting. I did meet some fellows online, and we'd text and we'd send emails and pictures back and forth. And I'm sitting there one night texting with this guy, and I thought, he showed promise. He could spell. 222, there. He got them all right. I was picking out China patterns. But he's finally one night we're sitting there and he said, there's something I should tell you before we go any further. And I said, oh, what's that? And I want you to know, this is a true story. Even I couldn't make this one up. He said, there's something I should tell you. And I said, what's that? And he said, I'm not circumcised. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I thought, isn't that something you'd save for the second or third date? He said, actually, I'd be curious to know your thoughts on male genital mutilation. I said, well, I guess it would all depend on what you did to piss me off. I didn't hear from him again. Determined that really dating at 17 isn't all that different than dating in your 70s. For example, at 17, you wonder if he drives a cool car. At 70, you wonder if he can drive at night. At 17, you wonder if he's a bit of a hipster. At 70, you wonder if those are his original hips. At 17, you're very impressed by his 750 SAT score. At 70, you're very impressed with his 750 credit score. And at 17, you're on the pill. At 70, he is.
I'm trying to take better care of myself, right? Because I got these itty-bitty titties, right? You didn't hear that. Wait, are you old enough to hear titties? You are. Okay, good. Holy shit. No, you know how I know I have small boobs? Because when I take my bra off, it can stand up by itself, right? You ladies, are you like that? Yeah. You know what's nice? Try this trick. I just take my bra when I don't want to fool around with my husband and I just throw it at him. I'm like, just play with that, okay? Yeah. Oh boy. Here's the other thing. I'm trying to get my nails done because it makes you feel good, right? Got my nails done yesterday, and I got my nails done. I won't say the nationality of the gals that did my nails. But the Asian girl that was doing my nails, I kid you not, listen to this. She starts clipping my nails, and then she starts clipping her own nails. Go Rose, yeah. She's clipping my nails and her nails, my nails, her nails, my nails, her nails. Ew, right? Like, just imagine if this lady gave mammograms, okay? She's touching my boobs, and then her boobs, and my boobs, and her boobs, and my boobs. It's just like college all over again. I miss college. I miss it so much. It was a lot of fun, you know? I was single, or at least I acted like it. And now I'm married, okay? I'm married, and holy cow, is it hard. My God, nobody told me how hard marriage would be. Are you married, miss? To the guy behind you? That. marriage, not him. I know he's right behind you.
Extremely.
Yes, thank you for being honest. My God, the first honest person I've met. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, here's the thing. My husband and I, we don't see eye to eye, okay? I love to gamble, all right? I buy lotto tickets every single week. Last week, I come home with the lotto ticket. My husband, he says to me, he goes, you know, like, what if you won? You know, like, pretend like you won. So I packed my bags, I got in my car, and I left. I would leave your ass if I won the lottery. I don't care if it's just $5. Like, I will make it work, my God. Here's the other thing. He went ahead and he bought a cemetery plots, okay, real cute. Yeah, oh, no, yeah. He's like, oh, just imagine, we can be together forever. I'm like, I'm like, the contract clearly states till death do us part. I'll be on my third husband by the time I die anyways, right? Or here's the other thing. So do I got another married couple? You two, you married back here? Very confident? Wow, I've never seen a guy that confident about being married. Thank you. Tell me, miss, is it hard? No, not is it hard. Do you tell your husband everything?
No.
I freaking love Wyoming. Thank you. I don't tell my husband everything either. Okay? Like, my husband doesn't need to know that the razor he uses to shave his face. Wait, did I tell you guys I'm Italian? Cigarettes, okay? I do, because you know it keeps the weight down for the baby. I'm glad you guys laughed. I do that joke in the UP, and they're like, what's wrong with a 3-pound baby? I'm glad you laughed. Oh, no, so I am not pregnant. I don't have kids. I have step-kids, but we all know that they're not real kids. What's real about them is they are expensive, okay? I have 2 stepdaughters, I kid you not. 2 stepdaughters are 16 and 17. Gasp, right? Yeah, I was drunk and desperate when I got married. Oh. And here's the thing, they want to go to college. And I'm trying to convince them not to. Yeah, they're like, Kara, we want to be engineers. We like math. I'm like, you know who else likes math? Strippers. Yeah, they love counting the dollar bills at the end of the night. They do, my God. My mom is cheap. She's super cheap. Not Jewish, just a little frugal, you know what I'm saying? But, like, she's that type of lady, she reuses Ziploc bags, okay? She loses her shit when I try and throw out a sour cream container, yeah? Yeah, you're this lady, aren't you? I go to throw out a sour cream container, and she's like, oh my God, what are you doing? We can reuse that! And what's even funnier is it completely turned in my mother in my old age, right? So a couple months ago, my husband and I were doing the dirty, and he goes to throw out the condom, and I'm like,